They say that it came up from England. You heard of the wee song, Ring a Ring Roses. That's where it came from. Because if you got the plague, a wee red spot with a ring round it would be the start, and it spread. And everybody in the town, and this close especially, everybody died off, one by one.
A tissue, we all fall down.
It is a street of disease. It is a street of death. A street where the bodies piled up in mounds, where ghosts are seen with regularity. A street they've tried to hide for 350 years. And to think it's only 60 feet from the busiest street in Edinburgh, Scotland. A stone's throw from the most famous castle. A whistle or a shout from Tourist Row. Very few people in town have walked this street. But Bob Morton walks it every night. He walks it alone and talks to the ghosts that to this day have frightened most everyone else from this hidden street.
Well, this close has been known for many, many years as the haunted close of Edinburgh. Some people don't like it.
Bob Morton holds the key to one of the creepiest crawls in the world. If you want to find him, show up after dark at the city chambers. We met up with old Bob one Sunday evening. Of course, the night was dark, but it was about to get much darker where we were heading. We had to go down and down, down and around, and down again. Down to where the fresh chill of night air gives way to the dank, mouldy cough of the dead. Welcome to the Forgotten City, a place called Mary King's Close. This is a cursed place, a place of death, a place of fear.
Edinburgh people called it Bloody Mary's Close. This is an old stair window in the close. Up there, that was open air. Right down there is the close itself, 7 feet wide.
Mary King's Close. In 1645, this was the busiest street in Edinburgh.
Down there, for example, is one shop. Underneath me here there's two shops. It was a busy wee street. Dirty. It was more or less an open sewer, because Edinburgh people threw their stuff out the window.
Until the day someone walking on the street happened to cough. Another Scot breathed it in, and the Great Plague began to spread.
Now, as they died, they were brought out of the houses, taken away up there to the high street, dumped in a cart, which came round for the purpose. A man was dressed in leather, in a hood, leather gloves, and he cried out,
"Bring out your dead!"
More people died in this close, this street, than any other section of the city. More people per square yard.
In these houses here, there was thousands of people. In that stair, there was hundreds.
There was no one left to throw out the dead. In the end, the bodies were hauled off. The street was sealed off. The only thing they could do was cover the area and build on top of it.
The city chambers and all that up there is sitting on top of old Edinburgh. Now, these walls are 2 or 3 feet thick, very thick, and they're built on the top.
Mary King's Close remained sealed for years. Almost 3 centuries of history passed above it.
And the next great upheaval was 1939. And all down here was cleaned out properly and turned into an area shelter. And it's a good one, because down there, you're 6 floors under the high street. After the war, it was all emptied out and cleaned again, and it stayed empty.
The one door to the maze that led down remained locked, until the day Bob Morton turned the key, walked into the basement, and kept walking. Bob Morton took us on the tour of death, but he brought back something much more striking. For this was a place of life, with a bakery.
300 years ago, they thought of hot plates. There you are.
A tailor.
And this door here, the tailor is next door. So the man in here could go in there for a suit, and the man in there could come in here for a drink.
A pub.
12 girls spent the night down here. They were locked in. During the night, this place became alive, and they said it was like sitting in one of the pubs down the road. And they're still here. People hear it coming through that door up there.
In past years, people who Bob have brought down to the Forbidden City have claimed to have seen many ghosts. An arm, a headless cat, a little girl.
Dressed in old-fashioned clothes, a green dress, dark hair and ringlets, and a shawl round her shoulders. A lady came down and she saw her, and the girl asked her for a doll and sweets. Well-meaning people have come down here, and they brought things, dolls, apples, and that's their good luck's cupboard.
And there is one more ghost. The ghost of Mary King herself.
She used to go up and down the close like a nurse, helping people. So she got it, and she died. And of course, they were taken away up to the close. But her ghost still stays here, walking around looking for her friends. So she's seen quite often.